The earthquake of nearly 3 weeks ago has shaken up Wellington's property market, with the Real Estate Institute saying some buyers are running scared of the capital city at the moment. The problem is compounded by insurers refusing to allow new house policies to be taken out and insisting on a policy transfer from seller to buyer. Tim Graham's been looking at this for us.
It's going. It's not your way to
Auctioneer Daryl Harper doing the business at Harcourts in Wellington today. 100 potential buyers showed up for the 4 auctions, but they were warned that each sale was subject to one condition: insurance. But the buyer inquiries overall are down, according to the Real Estate Institute's Ewan Morell, who believes that's partly due to people scared after the quakes.
Probably 20-30% maybe. I think it's really an overall picture of the Wellington region. That's the message that's coming through.
But some suburbs are perceived worse than others, says Sue LeBreton, who was at the auction and trying but failing to help her son secure a first home in the Hutt Valley. Quake concerns weren't far from her thoughts.
I suppose in the back of your mind you think, I wouldn't like to buy in Petone or downtown Wellington, but just in case of the unlikely event of a tsunami or, if you're up on the hill, you haven't got that worry,
Harcourt's auction manager Steve Fejos says those aren't the only areas.
Obviously a little bit more concern for suburbs like Lyall Way, Kilburnie, that are on a sandy base. They also have the tsunami evacuation as well, as opposed to some of those other suburbs that are on the hills where there was no damage, no concern.
Mike Britton's home in the hill suburb of Karori sold today for $635,000, $260,000 above its capital value. Heading into the auction, he knew the quake had put off some buyers.
Well, I knew that some people had pulled out of the auction because they were nervous about earthquakes, etc. The house we're in is a as good as you'll get in Wellington in terms of location and construction, basically. The concern was in the last 3 or 4 days, if we had a major earthquake, then nothing would be selling. So it was good to get past that.
Sellers like Mike are having to transfer their house insurance to buyers, as most insurers aren't allowing new policies. The Insurance Council's chief executive, Tim Grafton, won't be drawn on how long that situation might last.
The truth is nobody knows that. You just have to go through a period of time, and after about maybe 2 or 3 months, people will start to look back and review their situation.
The home insurance freeze covers Wellington, Marlborough and North Canterbury, but is also being applied in Bay of Plenty by at least one insurer. For Checkpoint, Tim Graham.